Hey, Guru, run that shit. Yo, what's good? This Steve Cash Money Bags, aka the Fitness Zaddy, aka the Young Vampire. I believe all the stories to tell about your boy around the campfire. And we here with a special guest. You are, sir?
King Coppo.
Welcome, sir. Welcome to Cash
Hello.
Corner. Welcome to Cash Corner Podcast, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
How you feel?
I'm feeling great right now.
Yeah, I appreciate you joining me, man.
Oh, yeah.
What's your week been like?
I'm busy, bro.
Busy like what?
Like 2 days. You know, one day is like 2 days for me, basically.
Oh, yeah, you're that type busy.
Like, yeah, man, I'll be up like 6:30.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
What you usually start your day? Like, you start your day with music or what? How'd that go for you?
Well, actually, you know what? Good question, bro. Good question, because this is, you know, I want people to know this, too. Now, actually, I start the day off with affirmations.
Okay.
Right?
That's
so I
sound
do
good.
affirmations.
Right,
then,
right.
Yeah, then I get a little music to get my mood right.
What was today's, if you remember? What was today's affirmation?
That today's gonna be a great day. I'm claiming it. Yeah, you know, I'm cool. I'm collected. I'm calm. I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying?
All the C's. Yeah, I feel you. My affirmation today was, hey, wake up and rip a motherfucking podcast. That's what it said on my calendar.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
hey, I like that.
Yeah. Hey, I always found out some I'm not sure how much you're aware of, like, how you feel about the Grammys and shit like that?
I don't really fuck with the Grammys,
You don't?
bro.
Well, so are you aware that they're trying to now, there's a couple people that's talking about, like, as far as hip hop goes, he's talking about boycotting the Grammys. Are you aware?
Yeah, I heard of that, man. I think that's a brilliant idea,
Yeah.
bro. It's genius. Like, we should have been doing shit like that. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
well, for example, you know, Quavo, he was saying that he's gonna boycott. I don't know what the rest of the Migos are, but he was saying he's gonna boycott, and he said that we need to have, like, you know, one of our own, like our own awards. But honestly, it kind of threw me off because when I heard him, when I read the comment, I was like, well, don't we kind of got that with the BET Awards? You don't think that's the same?
No, I don't think it's the same.
Okay, well, why not? It should be. Like, I feel that goes back into when I feel like we don't champion our own shit. Because the BET Awards, it could be just as big, if not bigger, than the Grammys. We already kind of got our own lane already. We just got to make that bigger, no?
Nah, I mean, first of all, BET's not even black owned. Okay. So it couldn't be ours.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That got sold a few years ago.
So maybe that's what he mean by our own.
Yeah. Our own, like, we own everything from the top to the bottom. Like, we call all the shots. You know what I mean? Okay. Also, BET is still under that same structure. You know what I mean? They're on Viacom. They're on the same networks. So they still have a system that they have to follow. You feel me? So, we need to branch off, do our own shit. We run everything.
If we could make our own, like, right now, like, if this was the start of it, what should we call it? What you think it should be? Because if it's the Grammys, I don't know. I don't know what we call it.
No, right? Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But definitely it could be represented. Definitely it should be represented more.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess also that would take away snubs. Obviously, they banned Kanye from going, but I felt like Kanye been on a kind of rant lately. I mean, I don't know. Would I really trust him on my platform? Like, if I'm got the Grammys as a platform, right? Do I really trust what Ye may do in this type of situation? He's kind of like a loose cannon right now.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Ye, though.
Yeah?
That's the beauty of it to me, though.
Yeah, so
and by having our own, not having no constraints, no restrictions, you feel me? Like, you know, and then plus he a public figure, so anything he says is going to heighten his attention. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
me personally, I like, if it's my platform, it's definitely something, it would be a concern of mine. I would definitely, because it's, you know, it's representing more than Ye. Ye would make it about him, I think. You know what I'm saying? Fact. But also in the same breath, with Ye there, you know how many viewers you're going to get? Like, that's what it's about, right? It's about the name of the game. You need views. It brings money. That's what it's here for. And honestly, Ye being there might be bigger than the whole Grammys in itself.
They're going to tune in just for Ye. They may cut it off, you know what I'm saying? When you on stage, they may cut that shit off, but they going to be there for Ye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I'm assuming you fuck with Ye like that. Like you're a Ye fan or not?
Yeah, absolutely on the music.
Yeah, music-wise, not the man or anything outside of that. The music-wise?
Yeah, definitely, man. Genius.
Okay.
Creative genius.
What type of
definitely changed the game, and I mean, shit, this nigga's still trying to be Ye, still trying to catch up to Ye.
What type of music you grew up listening to? Like, as far as obviously hip hop, but what, like coast, East Coast, West Coast?
Great question, bro. So I'm from the middle of the map, right? Which
you Detroit or something?
Which most people call Midwest. I'm from Kansas City.
Okay,
Kansas
all right.
Yeah, Kansas City. But so I grew up on everything, bro. So West Coast was like old school West Coast, like Cube, Sibo, Spice One. And then down south, I listen to UGK.
Hold on, before we hit the south real quick, being Kansas, isn't Tech Nine from there?
Yeah, Tech Nine is from there.
Yeah,
Tech Nine
is from there. You fuck with Tech Nine?
You know what? Ironically, bro, respect the tech. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard a lot of his music, but it's different.
But you respect the grind.
And it's different when you know somebody on like a personal level too.
Absolutely,
you know
absolutely.
So I got a story about tech actually.
Oh, do you?
You got time for a story?
We do. I tell you what. Unless you're going to give two, we got a segment we're going to get to Campfire Confessions. I'm not sure exactly what happened in the story. You can save it for that, or you can give it up now, and we can still get another one out you.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing major. It's just the fact I just remember when you were on his grind.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Walk around selling mixtapes.
Oh, that's what's up. So you kind of seen it come up.
Yeah, so I seen it come up. You know what I mean? He actually stayed. Shit, at one time he probably stayed about 3 blocks away from me.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up. How was he at that time? If you could compare, if you ever met him even after he blew, like how was he in the beginning? To you anyway, because I know you meet people at different stages. Maybe people have a bad day when they meet like a star or some shit, and they be like, not a star's asshole. Nah, the man just had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so if you could, how was he then?
Nah, he was already bubbling, but he was straight, bro. He was humble.
Yeah, all right, cool.
He was a cool dude. He was still, performing the city for free. And all that.
Nice.
Reach back and bring niggas with him. Yeah, so I respect the tech. KC, stand up.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Excuse me. So you were saying you was about to go down south. Because you're saying like your influences, right? So you obviously grew up Midwest. That's where you're from, Kansas, all that, and
Missouri.
Kansas
City. Well, Missouri.
I got you.
Yeah. So it's a Kansas City, Missouri, and a Kansas City, Kansas.
Oh, okay.
It's just a bridge that separates it.
Okay.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm from the Missouri side.
All right, cool. All right, so you have a preference on exactly what genres of music you rather listen to?
Shit, man. I grew up really on the East. Like I said, I listen a little bit of everything. The East Coast probably heavily influenced me more than anything. But now I don't really look at genre. Now I just look at good music. So if it's good, if it catch my ear, if it got that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it catch me, then I rock with it.
See, I can't help it. With me, it started out with like I was East Coast as fuck. Yeah. Honestly, if I got a preference, it's still just the East. Like I love all coast first off. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm here in the South. I grew up here. But I'm originally from Delaware. You know what I'm saying? But my ear just always more so stayed there in the north.
I get it.
So when I got a little bit older and I was able to like pick my music and see what I want to listen to, while my older brother was trying to put me on No Limit and shit like that and Hot Boys, they was cool. But I'm like, nigga, but did you hear the Locks? Did you hear about how you don't fuck with Locks? You know what I'm saying? You don't listen to Wu-Tang? Like how do you not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't listen to the Locks though. How you don't listen to them?
But being here, I mean, back then anyway, that's not people who were around me wasn't rocking with the Locks. They wasn't rocking with much up north music. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the South, the North definitely raised me. Yeah. You got a favorite hip hop group?
Hip hop group.
Yeah. No matter what side of it, no matter what coast.
Yeah, I'm torn between Wu-Tang and Outkast.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question for you, right?
Shoot.
If you could only sit in one session, Outkast or Wu-Tang, you can only get one. They both recording at the same time, you know what I'm saying? On the left side, Outkast finna drop ATLiens. Before you know it's about to be ATLiens, but you know they about to drop that. On the Wu side, they're about to record Symphony. Which session you rather be a part of?
That's a question, bro. I need a second to process that.
Time ticking. They telling you pick a side or you gotta go home. Like you going either way. You gotta go home and it's counting down quick.
Okay, all right. So at the time, I would pick Wu-Tang because I gravitate a little more to the East Coast. Okay. So I would, you know what I mean? Yeah. Be more relatable in that session.
Right. You feel me? Yeah. You're not losing either way. Either way, you finna have an amazing story. You finna have an amazing time. Either that's not a lose no matter where you pick. Yeah. It's just kind of hard to pick between two giants in the game. You know what I mean?
It's one of them things like what day. You know what I mean? Because tomorrow I might pick Outkast.
That's exactly.
One of them things.
I say all the time, music is just what feelings sound like, right? So you really made
bars.
You know what I'm saying? You might even feel. I could ask you this 30 minutes from now, and you'll have a way different mood. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't mind stepping in that Outkast session.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what it is.
Because it just depends on, you know what I'm saying? And it switches. That's why it's hard for me to have a top 5.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, because it really does switch.
Me too. And that's the beauty of hip hop, man. And that's the beauty when you try to talk about like classic albums or like artists and all that. There's music it should bring a feeling. You know what I'm saying? It should bring a feeling. Like I got a actually I got a line, you know, because I dabble. But I got
you sound like a nigga that might have rapped the time or two.
Yeah. So
you sound like someone that might got a project that once had recorded something. Was it a booth at a time or two in your life?
You know what I mean? But Now I say good music gives you chills. You can feel in your pulse. You feel me? So
I like that.
Yeah. So that's really what it's about. If it give you that feeling, you know, like some days you may connect differently. You feel in a certain way.
You ever recorded a full project?
Nah. I recorded a few mixtapes like back in the day, my homeboys and shit. But nah, I never had them.
They not out no more. You don't still go back to see what you had back then.
Shit, I do. Yeah, all the time. I got it on my phone. Yeah. I do all the time. Just kind of relive them days.
You say you got a favorite record? Not saying to play right now or that. I'm not playing on the spot. But just you got a favorite record enough, something that you keep going back to, or?
Yeah, I do. It's over this. We did something over the lean back beat.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was just. Yeah.
You were just nice on it.
Just like the cadence I was flipping.
Okay. Yeah. I got another either or question for you, right? And not quite either or. I was just wondering if you could, no matter what time frame, no matter what in hip hop, 90s, 80s, wherever, if there's like one concert that you wish you could see or could have seen, like you got one in your mind, like anything, like I'll give for example. For me, I would have loved to have been old enough and been at any one of the. I'm sure you remember Backstage, right? Yeah. Any one of them. Anyone of those concerts, anyone. Like, pick a city. No matter of fact, if I could pick a city, put me in New York. Put me at Madison Square. Let Hov come out. If I could see that. You know what I'm saying? Sure. That's one for me. So, do you got any concert?
I do, but fun fact.
What's that?
Actually, I went to.
Oh, did you?
All night when you came to Kansas City.
That's hard. I know they tore it down.
Yeah, and a little extra fun fact on top of that. So, I'm sharing with you. I got a picture with Hov, too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Thought that would be everywhere. I would never take that.
Got a picture of Hov.
Damn. No, that's dope. That would come with me everywhere. I would have to like put it in like a laminate. It'll be a necklace or some shit. No, that's dope as fuck. I know you ain't lose it.
Nah, well, okay. Right, so look, I have a picture of it on Instagram and I have it on my phone. My sister, my places, she actually has the physical picture.
Okay.
I'm like, sis, what's good with the pic? She ain't trying to give it up. You know what I mean? She took the picture, so she ain't trying to give it up. But that
was her work.
Yeah. But with all these NFTs and all that shit going around,
that's true.
Like, yo, you know what I mean? Light bulb.
How that happen? I gotta know though. How'd you get around? Because I mean, I know Hov was not Hov then, so he's probably more accessible then, a whole lot easier maybe. And back then, Hov, he might have stopped real quick for a pic. I don't know if Hov is stopping today.
Right, he's definitely not stopping.
Yeah, I don't know.
His time is too much money, but
right.
All right, so the same, my sister that took the pic. All right, so here's how it went, right? I was in like the 6th row, right? My sis and her homegirl, they was in like the 2nd row, right? So they was close enough to the brigade, you know what I mean? So they, they fly, they sexy, so they popping their shit to the security, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, one of them.
So next thing I know, she just like, yo, bro, come on, we going backstage.
Nice.
I didn't ask no questions, you know what I mean? Got back there, it's Myth Bleak and Ja Rule, like right here, you know what I mean? They, you know what I mean? Big ass bag, they rolling up. Yeah. You feel me? And Jay got a separate table, like over here.
Jay was always treating them. He was always treating them like little niggas.
Yeah, he's like,
how come Jay was always treating them like little niggas?
I always sunning them, right? Always sunning them, man.
How you feel about Bleak though, man? I would have been excited to see Bleak.
Yeah, I was a Rockefeller fan, and I was a Bleak fan. I think Bleak had a good first album.
Yeah, what was that? The Becoming?
Nah,
what was it?
Coming of Age.
Oh, that's what Coming of Age. I'm sorry, Becoming was Bleak. I mean, not Bleak.
With Siegel.
Yeah, that was that was Beats. But yeah. Coming of Age, I remember that
was cool. Bleak was cool, and that's when Ja was just starting to pop. So,
I definitely picked a side, but I never really truly hated Ja. I was still Ja. He was that dude. 50 just did what he did, but Ja was that dude. I would have been excited to see, especially at that time.
Yeah, that time. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Jay was cool though. I mean, he was quiet. Any type of perception you probably have, a perspective you probably have about Jay, you probably right. You feel me? But he was like kind of standoffish, quiet. He was cool. He said like a few words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, you nice. Like you next up or whatever. Something along those lines.
Right.
You feel me? So
you think Hov remember that? You'd be like, oh damn, I remember you told me.
Everyone told him. Maybe, yeah.
Hey, you got who's your favorite rapper though? Like if you got one, like just that guy for you.
Shit, man, it switches, bro. It switches. Shit, man, Big. Shit, Big L. Shit, Jay. Shit, Nas. Well, right now though, who I've been heavy on right now. Right now I've been heavy on. Man, I'm fucking Griselda heavy. So one day it's Benny, one day it's Conway. Yeah,
you would like I can imagine how you would like Griselda shit. I love them niggas too. They definitely they have a nice little squad. Yeah. You know who I like to who I like throwing their little mix, even though he's not a part of them. Stove God, you know who that is?
Absolutely.
Stove God, that's my man.
Stove, he got some fire on.
He do. That's literally like my out of the new. I consider them the new. You know what I'm saying? Stove God, I just think nothing like him. Yeah, Griselda, I fuck with them heavy. No disrespect, but I feel like it's like I like what y'all doing, but I heard that before. I heard that. You feel me? Y'all and y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all nice. Y'all bringing it back to where it started. Right. But I heard that. Yeah. I'm not mad at it. I just heard it. Stove God, it's like I heard that, but not like that.
Right.
If that makes sense.
It does. It makes sense.
But also I'm a big fan. I love heavy drug talk in music. I just love it like when it sound good. Like a Pusha T for me. Pusha T is just such a vivid artist.
Oh, he that guy, man.
Yeah, I just can't but I feel like I'm right there in the kitchen with the nigga with Pusha T.
Yeah,
I fucked around when I was younger. I fucked around and bought some sandwich bags and took some baking soda. I sit on fucking on the stove listening to Pusha T.
Almost fucked like that, Jack. Off the track.
Yeah, I almost fucked my mama dishes with a razor blade listening to Pusha T. She whipped my ass. But anyway, I'm bullshit.
Matter of fact, shout out to Malice because Malice was hard.
Oh, absolutely.
Malice was hard. Yeah, Clips was.
Yeah, the Clips with them. Yeah,
they slept on, bro. Mm-hmm. They definitely don't get their just due.
I always forget their squad. The squad they had when they were dropping mixtape. Damn, I can't think of it right now. Their clothing brand was Play Clothes, but not that. It was Damn, I cannot think of their squad. I literally just listened to them maybe like 3 weeks to a month ago. I can't remember, but them niggas was nice, dog. Damn, yeah, it's going to come to me another time. But if I said it, you probably have. And if not, I'll let you know after this or whatnot. But anyway, your favorite rapper is as far you were just naming a couple.
Okay.
Obviously, the Nas and whole situation. You always come back to it. The hip hop come always go back to it. Like who you got, real quick. We ain't got to stay along. Just wonder who you got.
Oh, I got Jay.
Easily?
Yeah, I got Jay easily.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. But also in the same breath, when I'm being fair, I was never at that time. I wasn't the biggest Nas fan. Right. I became a Nas fan like a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, Hov kind of had it like for me.
I got you.
If Hov say fuck you, then it's fuck you.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's how it was for me at the time.
I got you. I think I was like that at first too, right? Yeah. Whenever I go back and revisit it, but don't get me wrong, I was kind of neck and neck. 'Cause I've been a fan of both of them forever. I just think Jay did it better. Jay just got this thing about him. You feel me?
Right.
Just this thing about him. I just think he did it better. You know what I mean? With less effort. You know what I mean? Like Nas put a whole track out, and it was hard. It was hard, but Jay really just had that last 16 about Nas. That was it.
What was Hov?
Yeah, and he you know. So, but I try to separate like personal feelings. I try to look at the song.
Listen to the music. Let the music judge you. Right. What they talking about on the record? Because that's kind of because you're gonna be biased if you look at the person.
Exactly.
And me being so young at that time, I know I was more biased. I was like, I like both. It was like, but Hov. So gotta ride my man. My man said what he said, so that's what it is. I can't focus. I'm sorry.
Ride with him.
You know what I'm saying?
Ride with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. You know what else I like to do though too is try not to listen to it when the hype is all around it.
Oh, you let it breathe a little bit, let it
come out.
Yeah.
I might wait like a week or two or something, and then try to. You know
I was right on that side. When I was young, I couldn't. I was like, oh shit! I was down. I couldn't wait. I needed it. I needed it. I couldn't wait that long. But today, when now I try to let it. You know what I'm saying? Try to let it fizzle out a little bit.
Exactly.
Because you're going to get caught up on the hype. You're going to. Shit going to sound a whole lot harder than it really is if you caught up in the hype.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Similar to like when I don't know, Drake and Meek Mill. Like when Drake first dropped Charged Up, I thought that was one of the hardest records ever, and it really was light. That shit. You remember Charged Up?
Yeah, he didn't really.
Right, it wasn't really that.
He wanted to.
Right, but I couldn't help it. I remember I was driving to work, it's all on the radio. I'm thinking the shit was lit, and also I was waiting for Meek to respond. So I'm like, all right, this shit's lit. Until he didn't respond.
That was disappointing.
I was highly disappointed. And then Drake did what he did with Back to Back. Now that shit was everything.
That was hard.
Yeah, he did what he was supposed to do. But that speaks on, like you were saying, like gotta wait a second because it's really not as hard as you think it is. That Charged Up shit, to be honest, it might even be considered trash. To be honest, though, it's not a good record. Yeah. It's really not.
Yeah. Sometimes the hype would just make it look pretty.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Pretty than what it is.
Facts. You know what I mean? Speaking of, you got a favorite female artist, like rapper, like one that made it, like
Great
that?
Question, bro. Yeah, I've actually been heavy on the females lately.
I mean, they kind of running shit right now.
I don't even know how to pronounce the name. There's one female that she rap with Kanye. Excuse me, Conway. I don't think she's on Griselda. It's like 7X. I ain't gonna try. I don't want to fuck a name.
Okay. It's not SZA, is it? Because that's over there. That's what SZA them. I thought that was Top Dog in them.
No, SZA. No, SZA don't really rap, I don't think. Right?
All right.
But I do like, to answer your question, it's a female named Shay Noir.
Okay.
You ever heard of 38 Special?
Of course, I heard
Trust?
38.
Yeah, she's under them.
Okay.
She's under them. She nice.
She like that bars like that?
She nice. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, she nice like street bars. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But you know what I mean, little bitty thing. But she got some.
But
she got some cadence with it though.
Yeah.
Delivery is like, oh okay.
I'm off the look
Shay
up.
Noir, yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
All right. What side? Where's she from? If you know.
I don't know, but
yeah.
I'm gonna say up in that area.
Okay.
More area.
All right. Yeah, because I was listening to Foxy the other day. It just came on my just a playlist I had. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, excuse me. But Foxy, I'm like, oh, like she was like rough. She was nice like that.
Yeah, she was one of my favorite from back in the day. You know, she don't really rap right now.
Right. Yeah. Right now, I'm talking like back. I'm talking back then. The thing is how I ended up missing her though, because again, just the time frame and me being as young as I was, like I'm not really checking for female artists like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna ask my mom to buy me her album. That's not happening. So if it ain't on the radio, then I'm not gonna catch it. You know what I mean? But when I go back and listen now, it's like I can see. Yeah. I can see why Jay might have had his face in the puss.
Face in the puss.
Yeah, girls. I can see why now. You know what I mean? But cold. Yeah, I got a little older, so now I can see why. But at the time, I was like, I don't know. But that was it.
Yeah, straight up. Nah. Fox was ill nana. Yeah, Fox had it, man. She had a nice delivery.
Facts.
You know.
I guess we should also salute Lotto. Her album just dropped Friday. I ain't got a chance. I ain't get to it yet.
Lotto?
Yeah, Big Lotto.
Okay, yeah, I ain't had a chance.
Yeah, I'm going to get to it. I just ain't got a chance yet, but I'm going to get to it.
What you think about from what you heard so far?
On a surface level, I only heard like radio records, but I hate radio records.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So because I don't really listen to the radio. You know what I mean? So when if I catch it, then that's that. But it was cool for what it was. If the record is doing what it's supposed to do, is getting the spins it's supposed to get, I'm assuming. You know what I mean? Because I heard it there. But the project in the whole, I haven't got to it. But I do appreciate what she does for the game. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to I'll get to her eventually. Probably maybe sometime today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Would you say her, from what you heard, would you say her or Megan Thee Stallion?
I actually listened to Megan though. So that would be unfair because I actually like Megan. I've heard a few of Megan albums. I like Megan.
I do too, bro. Yeah. I think she got,
Yeah, so it's like, see with females, right? I think that all men probably can probably agree to a sense. It's just it's kind of difficult to listen to a female when you're riding in your car because of lyrical content. I ain't trying to. It's hard to rap about you riding dick and shit like that. It's hard. It's kind of hard.
I mean, niggas get played and I ate your box and then
it's kind of it gets difficult. It gets difficult as a man. You know what I mean? But I mean when I'm by myself and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I might really sing it and get into it when I'm by myself. But from a car it's like, damn, I can't really.
You can't let nobody see you doing that. You can't let nobody catch you doing that.
Exactly. I gotta close all the blinds in my house and really get in my bag. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure the windows is tinted. Exactly. You know what I mean? Do it at nighttime or something.
Exactly. So it gets a little difficult, but I still try to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do the women like that. So it's like, I want to, let me see. Yeah, you know.
I give them a chance.
You got to. Yeah. And plus, it don't take away their talent. They still very talented and all that. But you just got to understand the lyrical content at times gets a little difficult if you ain't got no women around you.
You're absolutely right, bro. That's the same issue I have with it. Like it might be some hard shit. It might be some gems in one of them albums or something, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's like, I don't even want to try to, you know. It's like if it come on, like if I do like a playlist of something that has some random shit on and it's, you know what I mean? Then I'll just let it keep rocking. But
Lil Kim, dope as fuck.
Oh shit.
What the fuck? You know how hard it is to sit there and really get into. I used to be scared of the dick. You get what I'm saying? How the fuck? You can't really
look around.
You gotta look on your shoulder. I was like, damn, what you saying kind of hard, but I can't really get it. Come on, I can't get into it. The crazy shit is though, what a big wrote that for.
I know he did.
Yes, that's the thing. So
he did.
That's why Big one of the greatest, man. Him grew up about shit like that. See, Big better than me. See, he a better man than I am. Man, Big was able to do it and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Probably felt no type of way about it. I would have been all insecure and shit. I can't get this to her.
Hey, take a man to admit that. I'm with you.
I'll probably, you know what I'm saying? If I wrote it or something like that, I would try to coach her into finishing it. I would know what I want to say. But like, hey, you don't think you should probably write like But you write it, not me. I want you to write it. Right. You write, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Coach you a little bit. So you might want to say this, and this, but you can't actually physically pen it for it.
Not saying I would. Yeah, I'll be like, you know what? If I were you, if I'm talking to Kim, like, if I were you, what I would do, Kimberly, I would write it like this. If I were you. If I were you. Yeah, if I were you.
I was Kimberly.
But that's it. Salute the big, man. One of the illest in the game.
Oh, definitely, man. B.I.G.
What's up? You don't like Pac like that or something?
Oh yeah, Pac my guy, man. Yeah, Pac my guy. Yeah, Pac my guy.
But not fully.
But he's so fully.
Okay.
All right. It's so many sides to Pac, and he's so complex. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's on his whole like different planet to me.
Yeah, that's another one I caught on because I was never a big fan of at that time. Yeah. I just wasn't. Again, being so young and very influential child. Which, by the way, is a whole nother type of topic, but hip music definitely influences people, and it can be influenced in a bad way. But that's a different topic, I guess, possible. But yeah, I just wasn't a big fan of West Coast artists. It was the accents I didn't really like. The music just wasn't hitting like that for me. You know what I mean? But in the same breath, though, I still fucked with NWA, but it was like certain members in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Especially on, like I said, I'm from the Midwest, so the accent didn't really get me.
Right.
The musical style was totally different.
And being from the Midwest, y'all might honestly, I hate to cut you off, my bad. Sure. But thinking about being from the Midwest and the Midwest artists or into the hip hop scene, y'all might be in the best area in a sense because y'all don't really got a bias because y'all right in the middle. Yeah. Y'all really could go either way or stay very neutral. Yeah. Or y'all can go either way. Y'all can drop down south. Y'all are right there. Yeah. Texas is, y'all can quickly slide down and grab some chopped and screw style music from Texas. Mm-hmm. Go to the south and do whatever. Go back up north. Y'all are right there. Y'all might be in the best spot. I never even thought about that shit.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate that though. Yeah, because creatively we really can handle boundaries. We can go either way. Mm-hmm. We want to creatively.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of, you said kind of what you gravitate towards. But
probably why Chicago running shit right now. Chicago, Chicago, they get it and then drop off, but for the past couple of years, y'all got that shit on lock. Yeah, Chicago. Yeah,
it's gonna come back around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it always does.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah. So back to we was on Pac though for a minute.
Okay. Yeah. See, the thing that got me about Pac, even as a shorty, like I've always been, like attracted or gravitated towards like content. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Somebody was saying something I could make me be like, you know what I mean? What's this? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So that's what got me on Pac. You know, or Brenda's got a baby. You know what I mean? He wasn't even close to superstar level. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, what is this? You know what I mean? And then his emotion in the music. Because that's what a lot of niggas like now is the emotion in the music.
Okay.
So that's why I say Pac was on a whole nother plane in terms of connecting emotionally. You know what I'm saying?
What you think Brenda doing today?
Shit, man. Oh, Brenda. Shit, she might work. Hopefully she's still around, maybe bro. I don't know.
Maybe I wonder what happened after her. Maybe she got a job in sanitation. Maybe she got a job at the trash company. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she started her own trash company. A silent. Hey, think about
the dumpster, right?
Yeah, dumpster. So right. If you think about it,
you wild, bro.
Or maybe she created like a soundproof dumpster. You know what I'm saying? For other women in her shoes that might need to, take the baby to the. No, that's no. You don't think that's a? I don't think so. I don't know. That's something to look into, though.
She'd be a trendsetter if she did.
Yeah, soundproof dumpster.
Soundproof dumpster. Damn, you might be onto something though.
That's Brenda. She wasn't
the first one to do that. So
yeah, exactly. So hey, salute to Brenda and her baby.
You might be onto something. All the mob ties and everybody else that use dumpsters for
facts. See, exactly.
See, might be onto something.
See, that's exactly.
Yeah, I like how you think.
Salute to fucking Brenda and her baby that was in the
Brenda.
Basket. No, I'm done with it. I ain't gonna do it to it. Anyway. So, all right. As far as the West Coast go, all right, that was Pac, right? What's it, if you had to pick? Maybe I don't know. What's the hardest West Coast nigga you probably think of right now? I was the time thinking about Snoop and Pac. If Pac was still here, you think
the hardest?
Yeah, like you think Snoop would eventually have maybe dethroned Pac or that?
Nip.
You think so?
Nah, Nip.
Oh, Nip.
Yeah, Nip.
Is that fair?
Because not fair.
I like Nip a lot, first off, you know what I'm saying? But people always get into like niggas only drop like one album, like big. One day got one album, blah blah blah, all these type of things. But you know how impactful that one album was.
That means nothing, bro. That means nothing. So I'm glad you said impactful because that's one of my things phrase I always use is, would you rather be impressive or impactful? You know what I mean? Because some shit's impressive, it look pretty and it's good, but everything's not impactful.
Facts.
You feel me? And then it's always the build up behind the impact. You know, all the grind he put in, all the game he was giving, all the, you know what I'm saying?
And Victory Lap was that.
And he embodied it. So it's different if you just can talk that shit on the record and make that shit sound good. But it's different if you actually make that shit sound good. You live that shit and make that shit look good, and people trying to emulate you. That's what separates Nip and Pac, and you know what I'm saying? Like Big, my guy. Big is dope. But nobody's really trying to emulate Big like that. You feel me?
Well, Gravy was.
Gravy was. Yeah, you know
what about
Gravy?
What about I do. I was that nigga back. Yeah. What about Sean? Sean a little bit was. Sean a little bit now. Or he was
I think
like
that's his natural voice, bro. That's his
no, that's definitely his natural voice.
I think that's they style wasn't similar. They just had that deep.
They just had that deep, like,
yeah, their style was totally different. And Sean was dope. Shout out to Sean.
Yeah, so definitely salute to Sean. Well, how you feel about the state of hip hop today? Like, just where we at with it, as far as mumble rap, as far as drill music. I love drill music myself.
Yeah.
I love drill music though. I love it. I specifically love New York style of drill music.
Yes,
I love the.
Who you like? What's the artist?
As far as I love Fabio Foreign.
Okay.
There's other little nigga I can't think of his name right now, but all them little niggas with that drill sound, I just love it.
Yeah.
You fuck Fabio?
A little. I've heard a little.
Yeah.
I ain't got dug too deep into it. So just about the state of hip hop right now. It's kind of like a catch-22, bro.
Okay.
Cause it's so saturated.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely oversaturated.
Oversaturated. You know, so you get the good with the bad, obviously. You know, what I do love is these little niggas getting their bag. Get to your bag, you know.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's a catch-22 because, and I'm gonna answer your question. I'm bring it all back around.
Yes, sir.
Because you know what I mean, it's a catch-22 because some niggas just want the bag. So I look at it as if you're a hustler or if you're an artist. You know, if you're a hustler, you just trying to get the bag. You gonna hop on this trend. This working. Let me get this bag real fast.
Facts.
But if you're an artist, you actually honing your craft. You care about what you're doing. You trying to get better. You trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make your stamp as an artist. So
trying to be impactful.
So we kind exactly
trying to be impactful.
So we kind of got both sides. You know, I'm seeing the hustlers get the bag because you know, like back then we wouldn't get money in hip hop like that.
Nah.
But these little niggas is getting $1 million from streaming. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just from streaming before they do shows or any endorsement deals, any of that. So that part of it is lovely. You know what I mean? But you know, they kind of boxed in because we don't have control like we used to. So they kind of have a.
What do you mean control like we used to? Because I think we have more control now than we ever had.
I'm gonna give you a great example.
Yes, sir.
A great example. So, NWA, Public Enemy, right?
Okay.
They could say, you know, and that's no offense to nobody. They could say crack on the record.
Oh, you mean as far as like as your content, lyrical content.
Wise.
Well, I agree with that. We can't. So now we can't say you want to get canceled these days. You fuck around and
get canceled. I mean, but you can still talk that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean about killing niggas and all that. But you can't really.
But you can't offend the gay community. You can't. Yeah, you got to stay away from things like that.
Exactly.
Unless you're Uncle Murder. Uncle Murder does what he want.
Yeah, he does.
Uncle Murder. Anyways, go ahead.
We do what we want. You know what I mean? But there's also some great music out there. So sonically, some shit sound great. Some shit's futuristic. Like I see where it's going. I kind of love where it's going because it's, you know, it's like a lot more accessible. You know, like we used to kind of have to dig through the crates for good shit.
Now you got to dig through your phone.
Dig through your phone.
Dig
through your app. One of them streaming services, you know, and you could just randomly let some shit play. You might hear something that you like.
That's
a
fact.
Because there's so many artists, you know. So I find a lot of music. You know, so that's one of the great sides to it.
Okay,
you know,
I agree.
So it kind of catch-22, but yeah, I
so mean, overall, do you enjoy it though? Do you more so enjoy it, or do you more so like give you the old nostalgia feel back? Like you rather have the old feeling, or like you cool with today? You roll with the times or not?
Yeah, I fuck with it, man. It kind of goes back to early hours. You know, we touched on day to day how your mood could change.
Facts.
You feel me? So I'm always gonna, you know, resort, you know, back to my. You know, the shit I love, you know what I'm saying? My 90s shit, that boom bap, you know what I'm saying? That content. But, you know, depending on the day or how I'm feeling, I'm still rocking the young cats.
It's like that female you've been messing with forever. You can't quite leave her alone. No matter what you do, no matter where you stray from, you know what I'm saying? You always go back.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a great analogy, bro.
Something about her cooking just hits a little different.
Great analogy, bro. Exactly.
Damn, I like the way she burned the edges of the toast.
Exactly. I like burnt edges, though.
Salute to them. All right, guys. I want to get into a segment, right?
Yeah, what's up?
I call this segment Pick a Roll. Right. Not pick and roll like basketball, but pick a role. Meaning like what person would you be if you had to pick, a role. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm gonna pitch this to you, right? Yeah. All right. So let's say but you gotta listen all the way through though. Don't be biased and pick one before. Just listen first. You feel me?
Gotcha.
All right. Who would you be, right? Let's imagine like you Suge Knight back in the early 90s, right?
All right.
So you Suge Knight, you running the West Coast. You feel me? Right. You got all the muscle and all that. Like people listen to you. Like you really do run shit. You know what I mean? You running Death Row Records. You sign Pac. You having an amazing, successful career up to this point. But obviously, the what ended up happening, like you got that stain on your jacket. You allegedly ended up possibly got Pac killed. But that's a stain on your jacket. Whether people can argue or not, whether Suge has something to do with it or not, that's still the stain that's on your jacket. You're the reason Pac is gone, right?
Okay. All right.
Or do you rather be Diddy? Same time frame. Early 90s, you got arguably one of the baddest chicks in the game, being with J-Lo. You know what I'm saying? You got Big on your side. You miss a party dude. You got all the charisma. You got all these, you know what I'm saying? You that dude. Mm-hmm. But you're responsible while Sean Poe, at that time, up and coming.
I forgot it.
While up and coming, he's now in jail over you. That's a stain on your jacket. Which role you picking? You gonna be Suge, responsible for Pac, or you Puff, responsible for Sean?
Damn, bro, it's like back in the corner or something. That's like one of them.
Pick a role, brother. Pick a role.
All right, let me take a sip.
It's a tough one. It's definitely a tough one, man. And you got to think about all that they had going on. You know what I'm saying? At the top of the Diddy, at the top. You know what I'm saying? You, for God's sake, you arrived with J-Lo.
So is this all right?
I don't know. We know now. We get no, sir. Pick a role. No. Who are you? You Diddy? You Diddy? Or you Suge?
You know what? As tough as it is.
Mm-hmm. Come on. You got
so
go ahead. I'll let you go get on. What is it?
So it's post Big though, right? So Big is no longer here, or you mean that whole era from like
everything?
90?
You lost Big already. You're already in this time frame. Up into the club shooting, and all that's on your jacket.
So up into the club shooting.
Great, and all that's on your jacket from Big to send a Shine in jail. All of that's on you. You also got J-Lo. Like all of that is on you though. Or I see you focusing on Diddy. Or you should. You stomping niggas out in the hotel lobbies in Vegas hotels. You know what I'm saying? You the last picture of Pac. You got the last picture of Pac. That's on your jacket, bro. That's you. Damn, you got the last pic of you and Pac in the whip.
Damn, bro.
Next time they see that whip, it's full of hoes.
Straight up. Shit, man.
Who you gonna be? You Suge or you Diddy, bro?
Damn.
East versus West.
All right, bro. I'm gonna have to be hurts my heart. Really to answer the question, I'm gonna have to be Diddy though.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to be Diddy.
Question: I do wonder why. Why? I know it's very difficult, and
it's difficult.
It's very difficult. Just curious, why would you rather be Diddy in this role?
Because I'm kind of looking at what's happened since.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So Suge is in an unfortunate situation.
Correct.
You know, Diddy's still free, still getting his bread. He don't really got people on his head like that. You know. Yeah, so I'll be Diddy.
All right.
I just be in a lot of therapy.
All right, and I always answer the question to myself that I pose. I thought it was very difficult for myself to answer, so I was like, you know what? Coppo might know. He might have a better. What would you do if I posed it to you? Overall, with a lot of thinking, and I've really seen, because we have the benefit of hindsight, so we see how everything played out versus what it is now. I would rather have the Diddy role. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Though it would suck out to have a big and lose a big, and then his whole entire life I went against this man's whole life. But you know what happened to R.I.P. Kim Porter, just all of that. But if you gotta pick your one within all in hindsight, I'm taking the Diddy career aspect. You know what I'm saying? At least Sean got out. At least he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He might have took a murder rap for me or whatever the case was, and I might have. And the stain on my jacket might be I ain't take care of him like I should have. But also, that's just what people are saying. For all we know, he did. For I don't know, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. I would pick a Diddy too.
Me too. And I try to look at like, what happened since, right? So Shine got locked up. I try to find a positive, a silver lining if I can, right? So Shine did his time, salute to Shine, but he did come out and become a politician.
Okay.
Which could be positive.
Look at you trying to justify picking Diddy. Trying to make yourself feel better.
Yeah. I am. Self-therapy right now.
Exactly. Trying to make yourself feel better. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Hey, all right. The next segment I'm about to get into right before we close out. You know what I mean? I'll call this Campfire Confessions. You know what I'm saying? I call it Campfire Confessions because you sit with the vampire. No matter what story you truly tell, you're on a campfire setting, so it may be true, it may not be true. Maybe you can confess to some shit. You know what I'm saying? So they're just stories of the big bad wolf, if you will. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like okay. So anyway, I'll go first, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you can kind of get a feel, and you can whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? All right, check me out. Campfire confession. May or may not be true. One time, I was dealing with this female, right? And we was hitting it off. Shit was all good. I liked her a lot or whatnot, things of that nature. You know what I mean? And her sister was fucking bad though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The problem is her sister was kind of throwing a little rhythm too. You know what I mean? So may not be true. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe me. You just sit with the vampire. I know, right? So anyway, check me out. So I might have ran into her sister a few years later after me and Shorty gotten and dealing and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And we chopped it up. We had a great time. What happened was I was with my people. She was working at the facility I was in. I'm not telling too much detail because I don't want people to put and match shit together. So anyway, I ran an old girl and I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Long time no see. Vice versa. We drinking, we having a good time and whatnot. And she was like, well, you already know how it is. Back in the day, I used to like you and I know you dealt with my sister. But she won't know. I'm not going to say anything if you're not going to say anything. And as soon as you say that shit, I was like, bitch, I don't even talk to your sister. We ain't get shit shaking.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true. That's a true story. I don't know it's true. I don't know. It's just with the vampire. Believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, we leave. We go back to my spot or whatnot. And, yeah. Things may or may not have happened. We may or not have had Bible study. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah. Campfire Confessions. Steve Cash. That may or may not happen. And it's off me. I feel good. I'm relieved. And you know what I'm saying? The best part about telling at the campfire, when you get out to telling the story, you know what I'm saying? It burns up in that little fire, you know what I'm saying? It's a release. It's like therapy, you know what I'm saying? You sit around therapy at the campfire, you know what I'm saying? And also, by you being at the campfire, you can also make up a complete lie and believe it.
Nah, that's true though, bro. That's totally true.
So I'm going to ask you a question, sir. It don't got to quite be like that. It could be whatever you want. I would like to have a campfire confession from you if you got one. No matter what,
anything, right?
Anything at all. Anything at all. You talk about a piece of candy you stole when you was 3.
All right, I got a good one.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, she married now, so protect.
Well, maybe or may not be. We don't even know. Yeah, they got a campfire. This shit false anyway.
Yeah, well, she married now.
Yeah.
So I was living in Atlanta at the time, right?
Yes, sir.
And I used to work at Foot Locker.
Okay.
Right? Manage Foot Locker.
Getting nigga sizes and all that type shit. We want to the back coming back. Yeah, I feel you. Exactly.
Don't fit. Let me get other size. Or let me exchange these.
Exactly.
Like, nigga, you wore them shits. You try to bring them back a week later.
Exactly.
What you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But anyway, it's Atlanta, so you never know who coming in about that motherfucker, right? Mm-hmm. So it's constant traffic. So this one particular day, familiar looking face came in.
Okay.
Nice, brown skin, probably like 5'6". You know what I'm saying? Come in with her daughter, they sit down. She's just got a beautiful smile. You ever seen somebody and you like, damn, you look familiar, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want to be corny and
even when they don't look familiar, I still use that line anyway.
Straight up.
To get it.
Yeah, straight up.
They always look familiar. Right. Go ahead.
Don't I know you?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so. She come in, she looking for some shoes for her and her daughter, and, run into the back, you know what I'm saying? They probably got like 4 or 5 pair of shoes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, well, she got a little bread to spend, you know what I mean? But, she'll look familiar or whatever. So anyway, as I'm sizing them up, putting the shoes on her daughter,
right.
a light bulb went off, and I just started singing like, just kick it. So you know who sings that song, right? I'm trying to protect the name.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know who sings that song, right?
I got you.
Yeah. So the lead singer of that group.
But just so we're clear, you didn't start literally singing at this time, did you?
No, I literally started just like that.
Oh, you
I
really
literally started singing. Yeah,
so that's all right. Cool. Go ahead.
You know, man. You know, the ladies love me, man. So you know that guy that opened her up. You know what I mean? Yeah. She started smiling. You know, and then I'm like, yo, I don't want to sound corny, but I know I seen you somewhere before. Probably on TV or something. I said, yo, this is not a pickup line. Like, I know you. So she kind of giggled like, I don't know, maybe. Did you? So I'm like, oh, shit. So that's why I was singing Just Kick It. Right. You was in a singing group, right? And she's like, yeah, maybe. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. You know what I mean? So I'm playing it cool. You
wouldn't let her escape that one. Go ahead.
I like that was quick.
Nah, but go ahead. Do your thing. Go ahead.
Go
ahead. We ain't gonna stay alone. Do your thing. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you know, I'm chopping it up with her. You know what I'm saying? Said she ended up with probably 6 or 7 pair of shoes at the end. You know, and I'm always a gentleman, always respectable. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So I walk her to a car. You know what I'm saying? She had like a big ass SUV. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Probably sitting in her car for. I'm like, yo, so maybe we could just kick it. Mm-hmm. Right?
You still trying to I see what you're doing.
Yeah. Like maybe we could just kick it. You know what I'm saying? What's your let's link. What's your number? Whatever. You know what I mean? So
I hope she hits you with the tomatoes, because these are trash right now, by the way. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you know, so she slide me the number or whatever.
Oh, it's working. Go ahead.
Yeah, she slide me the number. So you know, later on that night or whatever, you know, I give her a call. You know what I mean? Like, yo, let's meet up. You know what I mean? So some things may not happen.
Exactly.
You know, just trying to protect the celebrity,
of course, and
the innocent.
You're running Campfire. These shit ain't true anyway. We sit around this bitch and lie all day.
But that was like my first run-in with a celebrity. My first time picking up a celebrity.
It may or may not have been true.
First time, if it was true.
Yeah, if it was true. Right. First time may not have been the only time. Right. But yeah, I appreciate the Campfire Confessions, brother. I appreciate you. Yes, all right. So we finna pretty much wrap out. We're gonna close out with a cash choice of the week. You know what I mean? And that's an artist. What happens with cash choice? I usually highlight an artist that I want people to fuck with, whether it's a record or a whole project, whatever the case is. But in this week, we're gonna highlight my man Reasy. He got the Bad Boy record. Salute the Big Two. He gave a big odd to this man, and salute to Reasy for this record. Bad Boy, y'all check that shit out. It'll be somewhere down wherever I'm pointing, up, down, left, right, whatever the case is. Check out that record. Stream it. It's on all streaming platforms. Hard ass record.
Salute.
Coppo, I appreciate you being here. Anything you want to promote? Anything you got coming up? Anything you want to get off?
Appreciate you having me, bro. But yeah, you know, kind of what I do is music life coach, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm really like the bridge for any amateur artist trying to transition. Mm-hmm. You know, so just look at it as like artist development. Right, because labels now, they don't really have artist development, you know what I'm saying, and they are tied into a label, but I'm just, my loyalty to the artist. Mm-hmm. So just for example, because we talked about you can just blow up overnight right now.
That's right? A fact.
So you can make $1 million streaming, right? So then if one of those artists get booked for a show, but you may have never even held a mic before, rocked the crowd, commanded the stage, none of that.
Right.
You feel me? So you either gonna have either two things gonna happen. Your career either gonna fall off because you struggle for anxiety and you know how to talk to people, or you're gonna try to get better.
Facts.
You feel me? So that's basically what I do. You know what I mean? Since I've served, as a fan first, and then I was an artist, MC, battle rapper. So on the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? On the inside looking in, then also behind the scenes. So I kind of give you like a triple threat view.
Yes, sir.
Me? So you have to be passionate about your craft. You feel me? Because that's the only people I really work with.
Yes, sir.
Because you gotta care about what you're doing. But like I said, if you're trying to get from point A to point B, I can definitely give you some pointers and just give you the game.
And where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at King Coppo _ So that's KINGCOPPO _.
And we're gonna make sure we drop that.
Yeah, I drop.
Holla at your man. I guess that's it. We signing out. Steve Cash Money Bags, aka the Fitness Eddie, aka the Young Vampire. Believe all the stories you tell about your boy around the campfire. We out.